Scorpios, everybody. This is the D-Tox. I'm one of your hosts, Ellen Risha.
I'm Elijah.
And Freddie.
That's it, Freddie.
That's all you get.
So in our celebrity news, or I guess news of the day, Stephen A. Smith, I don't know, do you guys know who he is?
No.
Okay, so
No.
he is on ESPN. You know that sports channel, Freddie.
Yeah.
I do know what sports is. Chillax. Alright.
I
Okay,
know.
besides soccer.
I don't know him, though.
Well, the FIFA just ended.
Well, anyways, he just got suspended because he made this long, Twitter comment about domestic violence. I'll read it to you. Bear with me
Oh,
because...
snap. That's right. I read shortly about it, but
Yes.
then my coffee was done, so I left.
So I'll read it with you. Bear with me because he wrote this horribly. He wrote it like he speaks. So it says, what I've tried to employ the female members of my family, some of who you all met and talked to and what have you, is that let's make sure we don't do anything to provoke wrong actions. Because if I come or somebody else come, whether it's law enforcement officials, your brother, or the fellas that you know, if we come after somebody has put their hands on you, it doesn't negate the fact that they already put their hands on you. Now just get past the grammatical errors in it and think about what he said. Because in my mind, I was like, so you're telling women, don't talk shit so you don't get hit. Basically, this is how I heard it.
Is that what he was saying? Because I was trying to, solve the riddle and
No,
understand
that's exactly what I got. Shut up and you won't get hit up.
What?
It sounds like to me like and I think the reason that everyone got so upset about this because they wrote later in the article that the decision to suspend Smith until August 6th came as a result of discussions with ESPN's Women's Employee Resource Group.
Oh.
Don't piss off feminists. They will have your job.
Especially at a sports center where they're visually watching you all the time.
Right. And so I think the problem with it is that he's placing the blame on the victim and not the aggressor.
Right.
It's your fault you get beat up.
Oh my god.
Which
Are they a child? You disobeyed daddy and now you're gonna get spanked.
maybe that's how he feels.
What? I suppose, but you could go somewhere else with that.
What was there anything else in the article? Was he beat or anything?
No, and the next part of it was this weird apology because one of his one of the women that's on ESPN wrote oh, so I guess I shouldn't wear a short skirt makeup or something like that to work so that I don't provoke aggression from men. And then his reply was that's
That's not what
that's
I
not
meant.
what I meant, but all I was saying was that.
You
Don't
probably
actually-
shouldn't do that either. But what gets me is he says, I tell this to the women in my family.
Your wife? That's what you're
Right?
talking about.
And your sisters?
Tell it to your mama.
Bitch, don't talk shit. Or else
Mom,
you'll get
daddy
hit.
would have never hit you if you didn't make him mad. I don't understand.
So that's all I have to say about that because, he dug his own hole. People have to learn that, in the age where you're always being recorded, especially if you're high profile, you have to be mindful of what you say. Unless you don't give a damn. And then you can say whatever you want to say, but that usually only works for, really right-winged, Republicans that happen to be extremely rich and on, maybe Fox News, because I don't give a fuck what they say. They can say whatever they want to and get away with it. And Coulter is a prime example.
Oh, I like her.
What?
She's so funny. What?
Okay, so
She's thoroughly entertaining.
next,
Oh.
Justin Bieber.
Ooh.
Apparently, him and Orlando Bloom got into a little shoving match, and Orlando Bloom tried to punch him in the face. Yeah, because Justin Bieber made some snide comment about hanging out with Orlando Bloom's soon-to-be ex-wife, Miranda Kerr, the Victoria's Secret model.
Yeah.
Wait.
I read an article that said something he said, oh yeah, she was good.
What?
And there was different things. I read that, and then I also read that he tried to give him a handshake, and then he didn't want to shake his hand. It was because of Miranda. So.
And then I read that Justin Bieber was all what up, bitch? Let me say this. Justin Bieber, first of all, I watched the video, and Justin Bieber was not trying to fight No one, even little ass Orlando Bloom, because they about the same damn size.
I was gonna say, aren't they the same?
But Justin Bieber's talking a whole lot of shit behind his 3 big ass black bodyguards, which just further lets me know that you are a punk ass bitch. Orlando Bloom doesn't have an entourage. He was just trying to get at your ass. And you talk all that shit, and you want to be black, and you want to be down so bad. So bad. But you punk out all the time.
I can't think of... When I think of Justin Bieber, I just think of Selena Gomez. Is she out of rehab? Is she in rehab?
Oh. I don't know.
She's out of rehab, but that was another thing because Orlando Bloom, remember earlier this year, was hanging out with Selena Gomez, and they were sitting on the curb. I don't know, and they both looked thoroughly drunk and high.
So you're even?
I don't know. I mean, did you sleep with his girl? Did he sleep with your girl? Does it really matter at this point?
I don't know, but Miranda Kerr is hot, so I would too.
I really wish I
would. And so is Bieber, so. And so is Orlando. Why don't they all just hook up? Just kiss and make up, because that's a beautiful trio.
Justin Bieber, please don't do that to yourself.
I'll do it for you. I love Bieber.
Ugh,
So.
I hate him. We all know how I feel about him, but I mean, we're just gonna let that step aside because I think he's a punk ass little white boy.
I just think of Orlando Bloom in his pirate costume, shoving.
I think of him as Legolas.
Really?
Yeah.
I think of
him with that long blonde ass weave, that luxurious ass hair.
He could have did the Usher and whipped him in the face
Right?
of it.
Oh no.
I'm not mad at it. I was kind of feeling that, and I know there's a whole bunch of black girls in the audience. Like, where did he get that Malaysian?
Does it take heat products?
Right? Girl, you know that's good hair. He's sweating. It didn't even come undone.
Right. So Adrienne Bailon disses the Kardashians. She was interviewed by Latina magazine, and she talked a little about her relationship with Rob, brought back up that he cheated on her, and then she actually said that the Kardashians were very hurtful to her career, which, I don't know. It didn't really seem that hurtful if you're being interviewed just to talk about the Kardashians. I don't know.
I would go on a limb and say, if anything, that kind of kept her in the spotlight because I didn't hear of anything with Adrienne Bailon since like Cheetah Girls 3.
Exactly.
And so
Cheetah Girls is over. 3LW has been over, and Kim and Chloe definitely had their brothers back, and they replied.
Oh, I just got her in my head.
And haters
I
are going
thought
to hate.
of someone else.
Yeah, see, exactly. So Rob's ex, does it bring it up now?
Now,
so.
actually, the minute
And that's what I remember. I remember her as Rob. Like, yeah, we know what she did before that, but she wasn't doing anything when she was on the Kardashians. So what career were they hurting? I thought they were helping you.
Exactly, and that's exactly what Kim said too in her Twitter. She said, funny that she said that we hurt her career, but the only reason why she's even in the ad is to talk about a Kardashian.
Wait, what is she trying to do? Did she bring out an album?
Well,
no, she's on a talk show
now.
Which one?
Called The Real, with her, Tamar Braxton.
Oh, that's
Tamara.
right. I just saw the Instagram.
That Asian girl, I can't remember her name.
No, it's not Janae. It's like Jean or similar.
She did that show, that style show where they would suck the clothes up in the vacuum, like.
That doesn't sound familiar.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I know, right? So, anyways, I mean, Adrienne, we want to like you, but if I'm really going to be real, like, I only really cared about Kylie when I was watching 3LW, and when you were in Cheetah Girls, I was only about Kylie and Raven. So, I mean, you didn't really have anything going on when you were with Rob.
Exactly.
Oh my God, how old were we?
Too old. Too young.
I don't know, high school and middle school?
I remember that like in middle school.
Yeah, 3LW, I was like in middle school.
Colors.
And she's like, baby boy in the 8th grade. And I was like,
Kylie with that big ass lisp.
Yes, and the Gap.
I thought she was so cute. I was like, that's my girlfriend right there. She would be rapping, boy in the 8th grade.
Playing baby boys. And look, we're not even saying Adrienne's part, so.
Right? I don't remember what she said. I remember you and the dark ass girl that y'all kicked out. Y'all tried to be like Destiny's Child and got rid of that black girl.
Yeah. She was cute, but I don't know. Don't bite the hand that feeds you.
Well, I mean, how much is Rob really feeding her? We've seen him lately. He ain't sharing no snacks.
And then one thing I thought was kind of funny is because I guess a lot of people come up to her and they're like, why didn't you forgive him for cheating? And you ruined Rob's life. And she was like, when I met Rob, I was still playing with dolls.
Ew.
And I was like, what?
What?
So she was a little kid?
I don't know what she was trying to.
Adrian, you should have thought this interview out a little bit better before you started talking. Maybe they misquoted you. It could have happened. I doubt it, but
I'm actually surprised it even came out like on Latina.
Well, because she's on that show, and that show's doing rather well. Because Tamar Braxton's on it, Tamara's on it, Tamara's on it.
And this black.
That
girl.
other black girl that plays she does the monkey
She's
bread
funny.
thing from the beauty shop. What's her name?
Oh, it's with starts with a C, doesn't it?
Whatever her name is.
Connie or
Something like, isn't
I
it?
don't know. It's something like that, but
I like her. She's usually on Chelsea Handler's thing, right?
Yeah.
The Round Table Girl.
yeah. So I mean that show, and she's the only Latina on it, so she's represented for them.
I mean, do what you got to do,
I
girl.
don't know if I want to be represented by that.
Make your money, do what you got to do, but you should be smart about it.
Yeah.
Stop bringing up Rob and the Kardashians. Just do you.
Yeah, y'all let Rob go and get skinny. Let him deal with himself.
And you know what? That's also kind of what Kim and Chloe said. Kim was like, I don't like when people try to put my brother down when he's already in a low point.
But didn't Kim just...
Something like that on Twitter.
But didn't I just say last week that Kim was all like, I have no sympathy for him because we tried to help him and he's not taking our help?
That's because he's probably smooching more off of them now that he's all even down lower.
Smooching more? His whole lifestyle is maintained by them. What is he doing for himself? Actually, I don't know that man's pockets, but I'm just going to go out on a limb and say, you are spending Kim K money.
Somewhere down the line.
Chloe K money. Right. Somebody's money that's not Rob Kardashian.
His sock business?
He does have a sock line. I have yet to see these socks. Freddie, have you?
No. I told it. Well, I remember him getting the socks.
Where do they sell them?
I thought at Barney's, wasn't it? Something high end.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it was something like that.
Well,
I saw it on Instagram.
Colored people aren't allowed in there anyway, so. Do you remember when they were being
with Jay-Z, and then Jay-Z wouldn't close his line, and
something like? Well, then no, they were like the whole stop and frisk of all the black people and Mexicans that were shopping at Barney's. Oh. They would buy something, walk outside, and then they would just like stop them and ask for the receipt and ask if they actually bought it.
Wow.
No.
That was super big.
But can't they not do that?
No.
Well, that was what made it so big. Was that why are you really focusing on? Well, whatever. It is what it is.
I mean. Wow.
So
they weren't stealing Rob K. That was weird.
Okay, they weren't stealing no socks. All right, so all you potheads out there, I know you've heard about Colorado and Washington legalizing recreational marijuana. Well, it looks like there's going to be a slew of other states that potentially are going to do the same thing. According to a survey by the Pew Research Center, 54% of Americans now support legalization, and 75% believe that the federal government will eventually just legalize it all the way around, which I thought was rather interesting. It looks like the lobbyists, their next spots that they're going after are Oregon and Alaska. Right?
That seems random.
Oregon, I can kind of see. Oregon,
Alaska,
I can really
the one
see.
I'm like, why?
But Alaska, I'm like, why?
Well, also they're so far away, so it's like, might as well. You know what I mean?
I mean, they could be that they're bored. I've never been to Alaska.
I want to go.
But I imagine Alaska is nothing but snow. And I know that's not what it's like all the time. But in my mind, I just think you sit in the house and you're cold.
Well, I just think about all the eagles in their like main city. What's one city where they have bald eagles on top of their...
What?
There's like, that's the only photos I ever see of Alaska. Yeah. The bald eagles on top of like their skyscrapers and stuff.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh. There's a Valdez, Alaska, or Valdez, whatever is my last name. I need to go over there and be like, pay up. But I heard it's really pretty in Alaska, and those are both some places that are, very green. Well, Alaska's green in some areas, and then Oregon's very green, period. So
I mean, they probably have some real dank weed coming out of Oregon.
I'm actually really surprised Oregon wasn't before Colorado. Yeah.
Colorado was a surprise to me. And then even like looking at the other states that like the pot I can talk, I swear to God. Advocates are looking at. their next ones are Arizona, Montana, Massachusetts, and Nevada. And all I'm going to say is, I think that Nevada is going to be harder than what people think to get that passed. Only because...
I don't think so.
We are, like... The government, like the federal government, views us as kind of lax in general when it comes to laws because we have prostitution, our liquor laws are rather lax.
Yeah.
You know, and we have gambling. Mm-hmm. You know, we've got the whole gaming thing.
So why not just add it in?
Well, because usually Nevada picks something, and it's like we're hard on this. That way, you know,
it balances out.
People leave us alone because we've got so many things that we're kind of, you know, letting run amok. I'd be okay with recreational weed shops being here. Trust and believe. But I don't feel like...
It happens soon. But honestly, when I was in Vegas a few weeks ago, they're opening a lot of, like, cafes and weed cafes out there and stuff. Like, everyone was saying, like, it's about to be legal out here. Like, and I was just there in March. But
well, Vegas is, I think, just, like... I think it's different from, like, the northern part of Nevada.
Well, because up here, we're very much... Like, up here, it's more rural. Like we are we've got Reno up here, and then everything else is, you know, farmland. Like everyone out here is a little bit country. Pretty much. You live in northern Nevada.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
We're all a little bit country. Vegas is a very big transit city. A lot of people go to Vegas that are not from Vegas. Rarely have I met someone in Vegas that has been like born and raised in Vegas. Yeah. Northern Nevada is much more born and bred. You know,
and inbred.
Okay, now we live here, Freddie.
I know. That's why.
Well, anyways, I'm just saying, I'm all for it. If you guys decide to do it, I will sign the petition. Yeah.
I mean, it's safer than alcohol. You know, at the end of the day.
What weed are they gonna grow in hot ass Arizona though?
That's what I was thinking.
Hot ass Arizona.
I wonder if they're trying to raise their taxes so they can like kick out more Mexicans. That's literally what I thought.
Who the hell's gonna work the weed farms? And I say that because you know damn well.
You don't see any. Oh yeah, I don't know.
How many white established people are you gonna pay to do that? They're gonna be like, it's still hot outside. They're gonna still want.
No, Arizona is really hot. But could you? They can't just get their weed from somewhere else. They have to grow it in their state.
Well, I feel like if you were gonna sell weed, you would want to produce it. That would seem like the most economical way to do it because you're creating more jobs.
Well, where would it be coming from that wouldn't be considered illegal?
Oh, yeah, because it would have to come
from another state.
They could get it from California, though.
But what is their laws for travel? Like, if
I'm just thinking that the quality and the weather and stuff, like, that would be a waste of money to grow a bunch of, like, bad quality.
But maybe they'll build, like, these huge, like, hydroponic, like...
That's true. I don't know.
Like NASA's,
some nice
like,
nurseries.
Not NASA's, NSA's, like, agency buildings. Just big old ones full of weed.
They might, and I mean... Someone's got to build it, that's jobs. Someone's got to maintain it, that's jobs. Someone's got to work inside it, that's jobs. And you got to pay property tax, that's jobs. Or that's money. So I'm not against it. Like, we all heard about the numbers that they were like generating in Colorado.
I remember reading about that.
And so
I want to own a shop now.
You know, broke ass Reno, we could use some money. We still got potholes all along 395. So
I know. That's true.
Busting up people's alignments and their suspension. So any way you can get some money to fix the holes in our roads, I'm okay with it. Especially South Virginia Street over by that Walgreens. Yeah, you can do some work. Do some work.
We can invest in that. So Sony decided to surprise everyone today, including the band members of NSYNC, with a surprise album. It's greatest hits plus some never before heard songs.
Bye bye bye.
Yep. And something else that we've never heard of. Like, I didn't listen to it, but I heard that it's done really well. It's in the top 10 already. And, you know, some of the band members, like Lance, has tweeted about it, and they're excited. So I'm assuming that they got paid for it.
Well, the best part about Lance was all like, he was like, so I woke up this morning and we were in the top 10. Wow. Like,
right?
Oh, God.
You guys didn't get a memo? Your manager didn't get a call like, hey, we're going to release this. You get some royalty checks? Like...
Right. I would hope that they did.
I don't know. I feel like they should just let it go. Why? I'm afraid for Halloween now. Watch. Come Halloween, you're going to be seeing all these like blonde-headed boys running around trying to go to their boy band.
Yeah, this new generation, they don't even know about it. They're going to
What are you gonna be
resurrected.
for Halloween?
I'm gonna be a narco. I'm so excited.
I've been
A
trying to be
narco?
Minnie
What's a
Mouse for
narco?
like the
It's
last
drug
3
lord in
years.
Spanish.
That's what I thought. What about you, Ellen?
I've been trying to be Minnie Mouse for like the last 3 years. So I don't know. I haven't been able to do it. And I wanted Crystal to be Mickey, and then that'd be cute, but I don't know. But
I'm gonna be
it
Tarzan.
depends. Okay.
I'm gonna be Tarzan. Wear a loincloth and put baby oil all over myself.
Cute.
Yeah.
Quit hating, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so for our last story in celebrity news, Lizzie McGuire's back, y'all.
What?
What?
Yes. So, well, not Lizzie McGuire, but Hilary Duff. But they're one and the same, as far as I'm concerned.
That's all she did, right?
Well, she did that, and she had those 2 albums that like "Let the Rain Fall Down," and you don't remember that
I
song?
totally forgot about that.
That song was
Oh,
the
yeah.
shit.
Oh my god.
And did she have some Kiss song or something
Yes.
with her sister?
I love me.
Oh, that's right, her sister. Is she dead?
Hilary Duff. Remember, because they had that movie too.
That's right. I thought
But-
she died.
I love some Hilary Duff. I think she's the shit. But so she just released a new song and video, and it's called "Close to the Sun."
Wait.
No, "Chasing the Sun."
Did Lizzie? Is this as herself or actual Lizzie McGuire?
No, it's
Oh,
as
I got
Hilary Duff.
excited.
Well,
I
duh.
don't care anymore.
But as Hilary Duff, so she called it "Chasing the Sun," and it's really, really, it's like a really good pop song. The video is really nice. She's walking around in her bikini. She's looking all sexy and whatnot.
Is she a mom too?
Mm-hmm. She got a 2-year-old.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, but she's doing it's
She
phenomenal.
looks like exactly the same.
She does. She doesn't look any different, and it's probably because she didn't go the Lindsay Lohan route and smoke all the drugs.
That's because she was TV, not movie. I feel like it's a difference with those actors. For some odd reason, I feel like TV actresses.
No, because Miley Cyrus was on TV.
Amanda Byers was.
But yeah, but look at her.
And yeah, I know.
She I'm talking about like appearances. Like they don't look as messed up as like from movie.
Amanda Bynes.
Oh, she was TV too, huh?
Yeah.
But she's schizo. You can't compare.
That is true. Well, I mean,
that's true. She was a crazy kid too.
No, like she was
Amanda,
literally.
we watched her because she was already crazy. Moody's point.
Oh God.
Her mom was stuck in a hot air balloon.
I love the dancing lobsters. Bring out the dancing lobsters.
Eventually.
I love.
Did she come up with everything? It would make
Yeah,
sense why she's schizo.
she wrote a lot. She wrote a lot of that, or did the concepts for a lot of that stuff.
That makes a lot of sense now.
I mean, I love Hilary Duff. I feel like she did she made the transition from like child star to like adult star, kind of like she did it smoothly. And I don't know, I don't get the like idea that like she really wants to be that famous. Like she doesn't seem to grasp for it like everyone else. Like she's not doing anything outrageous to keep it. Like I think she really enjoys what she does, and she does it, and then she comes back. Because since then she's written like 3 New York Times bestsellers. She's got like a retail line that did really, really well, and she does a whole bunch of philanthropy. So I mean, she's doing her thing.
I think she's just a well-rounded, most kind of normal person, just successful in her business that she does, but I don't think she lets it affect her as a character, really, And we never knew too much in her life,
True.
So she probably has great parents.
I'm all for it. Miss Hillary, I watched the video, and I will be buying it when you put it out, because that Rain Fall Down song was my ish. I loved it. You running around outside in the water, like.
I don't remember the video.
You don't remember
that Christmas song with Romeo?
Yes.
Oh no, I don't know that one.
So I'll be here for it. I'll be purchasing it. I'll give you my $1.29 when it comes to iTunes, unless you do like a free download of the week at Starbucks. In that case, I will get that.
Wait, on iTunes is $1.29?
Well, almost all songs that have come out new are $1.29.
Oh.
That's because you don't buy music.
Yes, I do, but I don't pay $1.29. Well, maybe because the artists aren't all like big.
Yeah, if you buy, like, you can buy songs from like older artists or artists that are not that big for like 99 cents.
Yeah.
Sometimes they have like those 79-cent or 69-cent downloads.
But then I don't have iTunes either.
Oh.
That's complicated.
Anyways.
So now it's time for Ask the D-Tox. This is where you guys send us your letters or opinions or whatever you really want to send us, and we give you our response. And just to clarify, because Philip, we gotta say this every single time, we're not clinical, or are we certified to actually give real life therapeutic counseling. We just give opinions. All right, good. All right. So the first one's from an anonymous person, no name or anything, but it goes, I've been in a relationship with my boyfriend for 2.5 years. For most of our relationship, it has been long distance. We lived 8 hours away from each other, and about 3 months ago, I made the cautious decision to move in with him.
Oh, Lord.
When we first started living together, everything was great, but then I started noticing some very suspicious things. For example, he likes to go to gay bars on the weekends.
What?
At first, I didn't think anything of it because he does have a few friends that are gay and bisexual. But lately, it just seems like all he ever wants to do is hang out at the gay bars every weekend. Another thing that really set off a red alarm with me was one night I caught him checking out gay porn. And he insisted that he clicked on the wrong link and the gay porn popped up. The next morning, I confronted him and asked him if he was gay. He assured me that he wasn't. I asked him about the gay clubs, and he stated that he feels comfortable being around the gay community and he mainly goes for his friends. I don't want to believe that he might be gay, but it's obvious that the signs are all there. Should I end it with him, or how else should I handle this situation? I still love the guy, but I feel trapped because I basically started a whole new life with him thinking that he might be the one, and I would hate to think that I wasted almost 3 years of my life with a guy that might be a closeted gay man.
Damn.
Every weekend?
Are you over exaggerating, or is it just like every other Saturday or something like that? Go into the bathroom and look under the sink and look for something called Fleet. Fleet. Because, sweetheart, if you find a douche under this man's sink, you know he is gay. And not only is he gay, but he is a bottom.
Girl, you his man.
I can't. I mean, all the signs are pointing towards he's gay, or at least bisexual. Maybe that's a discussion you need to have with him. There are a lot of bisexual people out there. I'm bisexual myself. I date women and men at the same, or not at the same time. That'd make me a cheater. But hey, baby. But they are out there. I think it's kind of weird that he only wants to hang out with the gay folks.
But at the same time, why would you move in someone then? I don't get that point.
Well, because maybe he doesn't want to admit it yet. Maybe he's on the DL. Are you guys black?
That just seems like a lot. Like going
what
to
type of
gay
family
bar,
does he have?
right? Or every weekend.
Yeah.
Like being so open about it with her.
And this is the first time you picked up on anything in the last 2.5 years? He's never given you any clues before that? You don't see a whole bunch of pictures on his Facebook page and they happen to be mostly men and they are kind of close and the background looks like mostly men?
I just don't. No, that's the one part I don't get. Why? Just move out.
Well, I think
Go.
that's why he was comfortable having a long distance 2-year relationship, and I don't know, maybe the moving in thing came up and he felt awkward and didn't know how to handle it or something and just let it happen.
I mean, I would have a talk with him and let him know, hey, if you're gay, that's okay. If you're bisexual, that's okay too. But force the fact that you need an answer from him, or tell him that it makes you feel uncomfortable, that y'all can't ever go no place where it's not gay. Are you in Reno? I wish I knew they were in Reno. Can you send us an update?
Yes, a follow-up.
Send us an update on the website. I want to know how this ends because are you at 5-star? I want to know. Or Tronics.
No, she moved in and he let her in. I feel like there's more to this story.
Yeah, but there's tons of gay men that live with women for a long period of time.
But they're not so open about going to gay bars, though. You never hear that part. That's the
true.
one part that gets me.
Yeah, but we're in a different time now where, like heterosexual males, like, you can't straddle the fence. So they usually have to have a friend that's gay, and they all use that excuse. I go with my gay friend. There's tons of straight men. But
even if you were hiding it, you would be more secretive about it then.
No, because the best place to hide something is right in the open.
I don't think he's that smart.
Does he go with her or just by himself?
That's not said.
We need an update. We need some more information, Anonymous. Like, tell us, do you live here?
Right.
Did you ever get any suspicions before this? Do you guys go to the club together?
Yeah.
Does he introduce you as his
We
girlfriend
need
when you're
more.
out? Like, we need more.
Does he say this my best friend?
But for right now, all we can say is that you probably need to have a discussion with him.
They already had a discussion. And be reassured.
And be careful. I mean, if you guys aren't using condoms, I would say you probably should be.
Yeah.
Not just because of the whole... Well, I mean...
Even if regardless if you think he's possibly cheating on you, I'd wrap it up.
Yeah, because if you think that he's...
No matter who it's with, you never know.
Exactly. You know, these hoes ain't loyal.
Right. I think at the end of the day, you should think about what you want, though. You know? When you think about your man and your dream guy and how he should be... Do you want him to be in those types of situations? Do you want to speculate him being gay all the time? Because instead of focusing so much on him, maybe you should reprioritize yourself, you know, and just be like, you know, I don't want this type of man. I want someone manlier or something. I don't know, but...
Well, is he not manly?
We don't know anything.
There's so many unanswered questions. I think this is a trust issue. And if you're starting to feel like you can't trust him, I don't see... a positive point for the relationship. For me, at least, if I'm with you and I don't trust you, then the relationship ends because I don't trust you. Like, I can't be with someone I don't trust.
But he's not hiding it though, so I feel like I know there's too much. I need to know more because the idea is that okay, so he's hiding it. He could be like hiding something, but he's being really open about it. She's actually not complaining of the actual relationship.
She's just complaining about the fact that he might like men and not her. Or maybe both.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You could just be bisexual and doesn't want to admit that part either. But
I think you need more answers. We want more answers, but you need more answers to figure this out, to see where it's at. He might be confused, and it might just be that he really likes just hanging out with gay people. There is always that chance. I feel like it's rather slim, but it exists.
You can go with it.
He also might not really know yet. You know, some people are late bloomers, and, you know, things could be so obvious in their face, but what if he's never been with a man, so he can't completely say yes, because...
He might like free drinks, too. Shit, I know.
True.
Let me tell you.
Is he really cute?
Because drinking in the city is expensive, so if you're going to go somewhere where somebody's going to buy you drinks, if I weren't into men, I might pretend like I am just to get, you know, a Long Island or two.
Or does he pretend to be gay to get girls? Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, did you think he was gay when you met him? How'd you guys meet if you're 8 hours away?
Well, that's a pointless question nowadays.
Twitter?
No.
Is this a Twitter man?
God, if this is Twitter.
Instagram? He DM you?
I feel like Instagram relationships are so weird. Like, that one doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, because they're built on filters.
Oh, goodness. You got to get through all these filters to get to the person.
Well, anyway, Anonymous, send us an update. Let us know how things are going. We want to hear, even if it's just to ask us more questions if you've got, you know, more details.
All right. So our next one is just a question. It states, I wanted to know your guys' opinion about this new craze that's been going on. I wanted to know what you guys think about eating booty. Have you guys ever done it? And if so, what do you think?
You said to ask about sex.
Oh, God. Here, wait. I'm not done. If you haven't, would you ever consider doing it if the moment presented itself while in the heat of passion? Personally, I think it's very unsanitary, but then again, sex in general can be unsanitary.
So, first of all...
The booty.
You know what? Whoever wrote this in, thank you. I appreciate this because it's the kind of question I wanted.
Really?
Yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean...
Eating booty?
Yeah.
Alright, you do you.
Have you ever tried it?
No.
Have you ever been the recipient?
No. Booty?
No.
That's awkward.
You don't know. You've never done it.
Yeah, but that's booty.
Yeah. Booty. I'm not talking about just any old ass. Like, good ass. I don't see anything wrong with it. I think the trend is marvelous. It's about time you start paying attention to the big, brown, round mounds. I say do it. If you're gonna do it, make sure you do it properly. You know,
use the fleet.
Yes, there you go. Get you some fleet. Wash your ass thoroughly. You cannot just be eating ass like that.
Wait, but I think think I'm just kind of confused on how to even do it.
The same way you eat pussy.
Well, they both technically both have nerve endings.
That's all it is a bunch of nerve endings.
That's really both.
I suppose.
You mean to tell me in all of your life, you've never done anything like that?
Took a dump? A really big dump?
Oh my
I don't even like touching people's feet though.
You've never let someone toss your salad?
No.
Well, I've been recipient of it, but I think it was by accident.
But it was good, right? You liked it.
At least whatever was going on.
It's all right. You can admit it. All you closet booty eaters out there, it is okay.
That sounds like a Lady Gaga video he just said. I don't know why.
I think it's nothing wrong with this trend, and I'm gonna go out on a limb and say people have been eating ass for a long time. It's just now because Instagram and Twitter memes and everything. Now everyone's putting them out there, talking about how well they eat and all this stuff.
I think this pretty much stemmed off some big. I think it was Wall Street Journal or New York Times did an article about this one college, how they did it. Everyone's talking about eating booty, and it was a couple of months ago or last year. Wow. So it's actually getting attention.
I think it's getting attention, but I think people have been doing it forever because toss your salad has been a term around for a long time. That's true. I mean, people have been tossing salads for a long time.
I saw this really interesting porno where they were doing that. These two girls, they were putting a lollipop in her butt. It's like blue. Never mind.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's I like the idea. Oh my God. Mama and everybody else is listening to this. You need to turn this off about 5 minutes ago. This was not your section. I need you to disregard everything you just heard. But everyone else out there, eating ass is okay. And last week's hashtag was fucking your way to the top. I feel like this one needs to be an ongoing movement. Hashtag eat ass. Or booty. I don't know how well you want to censor it, but you know what I mean.
Booty.
I would just advise being particular with that certain one that you tossing salad with.
But that makes sense. Yeah. You don't just eat everybody's pussy.
Some people do though.
You don't just suck everybody's dick. You don't even just kiss everybody.
Some people do.
No, some people do.
Ew.
Yeah.
Well, if you're that kind of person.
It has to do with your mouth, especially.
I mean, be careful with who you're doing it with, but do it.
Keep a bag of baby wipes with you. That's the only thing.
And just scrub your tongue with it.
Or scrub their ass.
Yeah, I was like, scrub. Why after? Why are you gonna put it in your mouth in the first place?
I don't know. That's just what I thought of when you said it.
Well,
a clean mouth.
Just like,
a clean mouth? Are you trying to be from the dentist?
I know, right?
Commercial? Spearmint Ice, the one with that lady, dirty mouth.
No, it's Orbit.
Orbit.
Dirty mouth.
Just chew some Orbit after you eat some ass.
They should sell Fleet and Orbit gum next to each other.
Right? It should be hanging right there. You know how, like, in the pregnancy aisle, they have condoms hanging down in the middle? That's how it should be.
So that concludes our Ask the D-Tox segment. So if you guys have a letter, question, or anything you guys want to ask us, you can either do that on our main website, which is www.thedtox.com, spelled D-T-O-X, and it's under our contact tab.
Or you can send us an email directly at askthedetox@gmail.com. All right, you guys. Our last segment of the episode is the Get Your Life Right segment. This is a segment where we tell you some general advice on something that's provoking our anger. Something out there, either immediately in our families or life, or to the general populace.
So this week, I just found out about the fire challenge.
Yeah.
So I just clicked on YouTube. Someone told me about it at work, and people are literally putting themselves on fire in their household to see if they survive. Okay, so this is how it's set up. So they typically do it in the bathroom because the shower is usually running in these videos. There's some not so smart people that don't even have the shower running beforehand. But this whole thing's stupid. But anyways, so they have the shower running and then they put something that's flammable on their body.
She's like rubbing alcohol, like acetone.
Whatever they have. I think one dude even used Axe, actually, the one that I was watching last. And literally put themselves on fire, as long for however long they can last, and then they jump in the shower. I've read like the first 4 Google things that I saw that 4 people were hospitalized because they didn't get to the shower on time, or they slipped and one kid hit his head as he was trying to jump into the shower, and now he has like, I don't know, first degree burns all over his body. And also, as a disclaimer, acetone, you can't get that off with water. Just an FYI, just to save a couple of people's lives out there.
Well, I'm trying to figure out why they're doing this. Is this like response to the ice challenge that people are doing? But isn't that one for like charity? Don't like if you don't finish the challenge, you give money to charity. You donate money somewhere. What the hell are you gonna do with this fire challenge?
People are bored.
That damn bored, you gotta light your ass on fire?
That bored.
Right? They're not like Buddhist monks or something standing for a cause.
And you know what the worst part about it is? They have all been black.
Yes, they were.
They have all been black. As if black people don't get enough, like, stereotypes as it is. Now you got niggas running around lighting themselves on fire. Like, what? Who told them this was a good idea?
We're not gonna get burnt. Like, what is that?
Do you think that our skin is made of Teflon? You are not. You are going to burn, young black child. You are going to burn, and you are going to burn.
They
thoroughly.
were not young. They were not young. They were older.
Oh, see, I saw like teenage. Well, I consider teenagers young.
No, I saw they were old. No, like late teens though. I would say early.
But that
20s,
still counts
late
as a
teens.
young child to me.
I don't think so. I feel like
If you are under the age of 21, you are a baby child.
One person I saw, it looked like his mom was recording. Like,
It does. So this is a collective family of idiocy. Like, why are you doing this? What is the purpose of this? And you can continue to do it. I saw the one video and I was like, oh, this is not gonna catch on. Ain't nobody dumb enough to do this.
No, it catch on.
And lo and behold, dumbass me, because now everyone is doing it. So, I mean,
We should sponsor a video. Like one of us do it.
Okay, Freddie.
I know. I think you would do it.
break the stereotype. Be an innovator in this new category. I think that's all you. If any of you are listening, you're considering doing the fire challenge. Please
Reevaluate your life.
Right?
No, all the way.
There are other things that you can do that are fun. Reading.
What happened
Going
to
to
the
school.
cinnamon challenge? Why can't just go on that one? Why don't we do like a sugar? Just keep on doing spicy. Go down.
How about you do a fitness challenge or try to read a book every? There are plenty of things that you can do.
spelling bee. Come on,
Right?
now. Or at least like fire eaters or something, or walking on hot rocks.
Fire
something
eaters?
more normal.
I don't
you know
know. Don't give ideas, please.
Yeah, now you got people dying.
Oh God, no.
Just leave fire alone.
Yeah, let's not play with fire. You remember when you were little and you would touch something hot and you'd be like, ow, and then your mom would be like, don't do that again. It's the same. You're older now, but hot still means don't touch.
The only fire you should be using is to light a candle to read a book because you're alone.
Or when you get ready to eat some booty. All right.
I can't. Move on. Go.
All right, so bait cars. Have you guys ever watched that show?
Is that where like the
It's
cops
on
trick
TV.
people?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so if you haven't watched this show before, it's on True TV, and the cops pick a target area that's really high in car thefts. And they put a car there that's completely controlled by them. By the touch of a button, they can turn it off. They can lock you in there. There's a camera and everything. And they just leave it wide open with keys in there. And they just sit around and wait for someone to steal it. And it happens a lot. And it's ridiculous and sad and hilarious at the same time.
Isn't that entrapment?
You know, one guy, he was getting arrested because they catch you and arrest you right afterwards. And he said that, he was like, this is entrapment. You guys set me up to do it. And he was like, it'd be entrapment if I walked up to you and said, hey, you should steal that car. But it was just sitting there. Because they play, in some of them, they play like a girl just walked out of it or something. And then someone just like comes and takes it. But it's crazy. I've seen some craziness. This homeless man sold it for like 10 cents to a guy.
But this is the thing. Like, haven't you... This show's been around for a while, right?
It's been for a while.
So who is still out there thinking that this is just the most opportune time to steal a car? It's too easy.
Isn't True TV like premium channel?
I don't
That's
know.
why. It's a premium channel.
Oh.
No, but tell me why a lot of people, they get in with their friends and they say, keep the door open in case it's a bait car. So you know you're still in a car from the police and you think keeping the door open is going to help you.
This is so horrible. Like, why do you do that? That doesn't make any sense. You get into a car with the chance of knowing, hey, this might be a bait car, but I'm going to take the risk so I can steal this Chevy Cruze. Like, what?
No, and I saw the youngest I saw was like 12 years old trying to steal a car. And he couldn't even drive. He was driving on the wrong side of the street. Like, maybe cops shouldn't do this.
Right?
Right? That's what his little ass get. And I hope he cried when they was getting ready to take his ass to jail because
Oh my god, this totally reminds me of that story. Remember at Circus, they have that video of the one guy that was caught stealing a car that was running inside the Circus parking lot with $8,000 of jewelry, 2 assault rifles or something like that, and a bunch of other stuff in it.
Yeah, I read that story, but I didn't know it was in Reno.
Yeah, it was at Circus.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, who the hell had $8,000 worth of jewelry and 2 assault rifles in the... Why were you at Circus?
Maybe because they were going to gamble.
What were you doing? They're not going to just take the jewelry on the table for a bet. It's not poker chips.
And then if I read it right, I think they said that it was like almost at an entrance and just like left there. And everything was like visible, supposedly.
So what happened?
The guy went away.
Oh.
He literally took the car. Took the car, and that was it.
Well, that's the owner's fault. That's dumb of you. Because I'm the kind of person that even if I have like, $4 or $5 in the ashtray in the car, I'm locking my car up, trying to make sure I push it close so can't nobody see. Like
hiding your car chargers and stuff.
Right? You covering up with an old T-shirt or something. You don't leave stuff in your car that's of value and let it just wide in the open so somebody can take it.
That totally reminded me of that.
Yeah, but so don't steal cars.
World's
this one guy, it was
criminals.
his second time being on
bait
cars. Yeah.
Really? He got caught twice?
I feel like they're like addicted though. Like they have a problem. They're like, oh, I got to, because they're looking at it and then they're walking around. They're like, no, I shouldn't. And the girl's like, no, don't do it. He's like, I'm gonna do it. And he was in the car like, I just got a free car. And then a lot of times when the cop asked them, so what are you doing? And they're like, I was bringing the car to you. A lot of people said that.
How the hell do you know we were at?
Like, okay, well here's the video of you passing up the police station. So just don't get yourself in that position. You're on TV, we see it, and just get your life.
Get your life. I mean, if you, that's liable for like world's dumbest criminals. Like you just belong. You need your own show. Your own.
That's why it's on True TV.
Because they are truly stupid. They are truly stupid. All right, you guys. So it's my turn for my Get Your Life Right segment. And I think that I'm going to choose overly helpful people in the damn store or the mall or wherever you go to buy something.
What?
Now, I know that part of this might be race because it's a black man. People are always in my ass at a store because they're trying to figure out whether I'm going to steal some shit. But sometimes I feel like these people just might be genuinely trying to help me, even though I've said I don't need any help. I went to the mall and I was looking for some shirts because I gained some weight. We're not going to talk about that though. And so the person kept asking me if I needed help finding anything. I was like, no, I know what I'm looking for. And then she came back. And I said, no. And then she came back. And I said, no, I'm fine. And this continued for about like another 6 or 7 minutes. And the whole time I'm thinking, does she not speak English? Is she slow? What do I have? Like, am I in the wrong size section? Like, am I in like the toddler section trying to squeeze my big ass into like a 3T? I don't know. It's great to have good customer service skills, but I can do some of this on my own. I don't need you breathing down my neck asking me how much help I need or if I'm finding everything okay. Yes, if I have a question, I will ask you. You can offer me once. Maybe you can even offer me twice. But after that, leave me the hell alone. Let me do this. At this point in my life, I've been shopping for a rather long time. I kind of know what the hell it is that I want. I'm not in a new boutique where I'm trying to buy like, I don't know, some MC Hammer harem pants. And I'm trying to figure out how low the crotch needs to drop for me to be cool. Like, I'm not Kanye West. I'm not trying to do all that shit. I was just in there trying to get a button up. Fairly simple. Your neck width, your arm length, you're pretty good to go. Like, that's all I needed. And I was okay. And I understand you're trying to be helpful, but leave me the hell alone. I will come and seek you if I need some help. And that's the worst part about it, because I feel like they ask you if you need help 52 times, and then when you turn around and actually need some damn help, like, I need to get into the dressing room and try this on, or do you have this in a larger size? You can't find no damn body. They're gone. Am I using up all my help points at the beginning and I just can't get none at the end? Like, is it like Sega where I get only so many coins and then they're gone? Like, help me understand. And I seem to go through this all the time. I went through the same thing this morning when I stopped at Walgreens on my way to work. 4 people asked me if I needed help. And granted, like, I know they probably weren't all conversing, so they didn't know that they asked me. But damn, leave me the hell alone. I am looking for some lotion. Okay? Some cocoa butter. Okay? Unless you got some secret stash in the back that's like real organic or something like that, leave me alone. I'll be able to figure this out. There's like 2 choices: Johnson & Johnson's, like Palmer's. I got this. It's a coin flip. So that's mine. I want to take it a little bit lighter this week because last week I kind of went in on some people, and I work where I decided to do my advice segment, and you know that can always only go one of 2 ways.
Yeah.
So if you're listening at Walgreens and you notice this is me, I mean, or if you're at, the Legends Mall where I was at earlier when I was having a situation with the shirts, it's all in good faith. Back the hell up, though. I'm just trying to buy some shirts.
I mean, it's all about reading vibes, though. You know what I mean? You can...
Well, if I'm beelining towards the section that I'm going to, it's obvious that I know exactly where I'm going and what exactly I want. Now, if I'm wandering around and I've got my fingers on my chin and my lips are pursed, I'm like, and my eyes are roaming, that might be a signal that, hey, I need some help or some direction. But if I walk exactly to the shirt section, pick up the shirt, and then walk away, that's clear inclination that I know what the hell I'm doing.
I guess, no, when I go into a store, I like to be recognized the minute I get in there. I talk to them for a little bit, I make them help me for a little bit, and then usually they let me be for the rest of the time. I literally fake it that I need help, and it usually they let me be for the rest of the time I'm in that store.
I wish. Maybe I'll go shopping with you. I don't know.
No, we're not. Yeah.
Why? Why can't I go shopping with you?
Because you're so rude to people.
I'm not rude to them. I didn't say anything.
You give them that look. I've seen you in public. You give them a look, and that's why they're like,
maybe that's why
I'm trying to make
the.
Yeah, they're trying to talk to you. Like, let me make this person's day better. That's literally what they're trying to do.
Actually, I do kind of do that sometimes at work too, because I get mad when people ignore me.
Exactly.
I'd be like, so I like your shoes. Where'd you get those from?
I'm not ignoring them. I acknowledge what they say to me, but I tell them, no, I don't need any help.
I'm not saying you have a look.
Oh.
You literally look.
That
was it. Did you just see that? It's that look.
Well, that's leave me the hell alone look.
They're literally conditioned. Not conditioned. I don't want to use that strong of a word.
Are we brainwashing?
They're literally forced. Because, didn't you? Everyone worked in retail, right?
Yeah, but think about my demeanor. I wasn't like this when I worked in retail.
I remember they kept on telling me every single day, acknowledge, help, and push forward. Mm-hmm. Then they want you to do it. That's why.
Give them a great experience. Keep talking to them till they're in a better mood.
Exactly.
Well, maybe that's why I stopped working retail, because I hated it so much. Because I, like Angela Johnson, Bon Qui Qui, I'm very much that person where I'm like, do you need some help? Do you need some help? And they're all, and they'll say something, and I'll be like, psh, okay. And then I leave them the hell alone. Yeah. Or if they have attitude with me, I'm like, oh, well, screw you too. Like, I never really did good in retail. I'm not very good at customer service, because I can only take so much of your bullshit, because I have that same mentality. But usually when I'm around somebody else like that, I'm like, oh, he don't want to be fucked with, so I'm going to leave him alone. He looks like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
I guess just assholes.
I don't know.
Freddie, you were the same way when we worked together.
I'm so nice to people. Nice to people.
We worked together for like 3 years.
That's totally different, though.
It was not.
No, when I go shopping... No, I'm just saying that.
Oh, so you mean at work? Okay.
Yeah, at work it's totally different.
Yeah, at work you're just as bad as I am.
It's not retail.
It's customer service, though.
That doesn't even matter.
Even though it's just like crackheads and like people that have smoked.
Exactly. So why am I even gonna bother? No, retail it's totally different. It's totally different.
I used to make commissions, so
I did too when I sold jewelry, but that was an easy thing. People don't come and look at jewelry unless you like have some sort of like wanting to buy, and then you just play off of that. Especially if it's an attractive woman.
That's true. I just don't believe in window shopping, so maybe that's why every single time I go, I know I'm gonna get something, so I just want to be helped.
Oh.
Like I already have an idea. I don't believe in window shopping.
See, I'm great at window shopping.
I don't like going to the store and wandering. I just like I already have it pre-planned in my head what exactly I'm looking for, and then if they can help me get to an area or certain, I'm just there.
See, I'm good at window shopping because I've got that like, ooh, I just got paid. I might spend all this check unless I reserve myself. So I can window shop. I had to teach myself because I will go to the mall and be like, this, and this, and this. We just got paid.
Nope, no window shopping.
I think personally though, I don't know. I don't really need assistance though when I shop. I think I've worked in retail so long that I could just look at like the whole concept of the store and just get it. I don't know. But if I do want to be acknowledged fairly soon when I get in, and I do want to know that you'll be there when I need you.
Exactly.
But I mean, I do
Yeah,
personally
that's
don't
the
really want
point.
the help.
They're gone when you need them.
Because you don't acknowledge them, you just walk through. I don't know why I feel like this is like a huge
No, I don't.
argument.
I acknowledge them.
I don't feel like you do.
I do.
I literally feel like you just like go.
He's playing the
like
whole
you
thing
said,
in his mind.
yeah, he just like beelines, go gets his thing, and then he's like, well, I can't
He's
find
like,
it.
shut up! Bring me up!
Well, I don't like shopping very much because I don't like that process. So that might be it. Like,
You just said you window shop.
yeah, I can window shop, but like when I'm just looking, and usually when I'm window shopping, it's online, cause then there's no pressure to buy. If I go somewhere, chances are I'm going there because I know I need a new pair of shoes, and then I want my shoes and I want nothing else. Leave me alone.
Now, see, I'd like to know what their name is, and then just in case.
Oh hell no! I don't want no damn life story.
They're like,
I'm
here.
not trying to be your friend.
I don't want to be a friend. I want you to sell me something, and I want your name, because then you feel like you have a connection. So therefore, you got to help them out. You can do the best service you can. That's why I feel like when you say their
But what
name,
service do you need if you already know you're going to buy what you're going to buy?
Well, it's because I get picky, because I'm like, okay, I'm going to get this certain type of shoe, but then there's 3 options. So I want all 3 of them in this certain size, but depending on the shoe. So yeah, there's a lot. So I have to make sure I'm super friendly on my side.
If something goes wrong, he want to be able to pinpoint
That
who
too.
it was.
That
it's
too.
the girl who got 3 kids, and one of them is in private school.
Oh, that's true, because I can't
that
ever
girl.
pinpoint
Yeah.
someone when I have a problem. I'll be like, I don't know, it was some
no.
girl.
Oh, I know. I know the name, what time of day it was, who it was, what they looked like, what clothes they were wearing that day. I know it all.
She told me these were 30% off.
Exactly. Yes.
Oh, see, I'm not good at that.
Alright.
I don't remember
Yeah.
people after I meet them.
No.
I'm like, oh, it was some... I think he was
I'm going
Mexican.
to go get one thing. I want to get it done and precise, exactly what I was told I was going to get, because I pre-planned.
All right, you guys, that wraps up another episode of The D-Tox. Remember, you can check us out on SoundCloud and YouTube. Just search The D-Tox, spelled D-TOX. There's also a link on our website, www.thedetox.com. We'll see you later.
Adios.
Peace.